Yes, it's finally time. Time to get canceled the line. Hey guys, Mizuki here. Let's rip the band-aid off because we're diving headfirst into your feels today. Yes, you. I'm talking to the dudes watching this who probably feel like life's just one endless string of L's. Spoiler alerts, it's not going to stay that way. At least, not if I have anything to say about it. But before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank you all my patrons that support my work here on YouTube. And especially my Three-Tailed Fox Time members, Heath Rowell and Fenny Sylvy, for the incredible support to my work. You guys are amazing. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon, link is in the description below. Let's keep it real. If you're here, there is a decent chance you've felt that creep in luminous that clinch like bad Wi-Fi. Maybe you've rested with some dark thoughts, the kind you'd rather punch than admit out loud. And let's not even talk about your friends list, or lack thereof. Zero friends? Bruh, your Netflix account has better relationships than you do. Ouch, right. But seriously, it's not all jokes. Men are struggling, and it's like society handed you a broken GPS and said, "Good luck fighting Mini, bro." So why is masculinity have a midlife crisis before it's even had in life? Terms like masculine loneliness and crisis of masculinity aren't just buzzwords. They are society's way of saying, "Hey guys, are you okay? Because you don't look that way." This isn't some after-school special where I slap stats on a screen and nod solemnly. Nah, we're going on a full-blown, sarcastic, meme-filled adventure through the male psyche. Before we get into that, let's set the scene. Did you know 63% of American men under 30 are single? That's almost twice as many as women. Friendships? Low. 30 years ago, over half of men had at least 6 close friends. Now, only 27%. Basically, if you're a dude who is moved out of your parents' house, congrats, you're statistically doomed to live out the forever alone meme IRL. And this loneliness, it's not just sad, it's deadly. Addiction, mostly men. Homelessness, men again. Suicide, 80% men. Even though women attempt more, guys tend to succeed because, well, they choose more effective methods, if you understood. Green, I know. Stick with me, though. We are getting to the good part. Let's talk about why this is happening. First up, religion. Love it or hate it, it gave people a moral compass and a reason to get out of the bed. Without it, we'd all stuck trying to figure out the meaning of life from TikToks and Reddit threads. Spoiler, that's not working. Relationships, oh boy. Parents treat their kids like mini roommates who need to get the fuck out ASAP. Friends, they are there until you're inconvenient. And families? A lot of us grew up watching our parents' marriages implode. So now we are side-eyeing the whole idea of stability. And you can add to that pressure to man up early, get a job, get a car, get laid. And let's not forget the dopamine traps like porn and social media, tricking your brain into thinking you're thriving when really you are spiraling. Thanks, algorithms. We live in the era of internet gurus who will tell you how to be a man starter packs like they are selling hot NFTs. They say things like, wanna fix your family? Just retire your parents, bro. When I get a girl, move to Russia. They love rogue furry in there. Oh, and don't forget, you're not respected because you're not jacked enough. Inject this, bench that. Become a protein god, and yeah, maybe you achieve it all and you still wonder why life feels like a bad knockoff of a self-help book. Who failed you? Who gave you this receipt for a life you didn't order? Well, today we can see it more clear. The society, of course. Look closer and you will see that these guys aren't just rebels. They are lost soldiers with no war to fight. They've swapped nationalism for nihilism, tearing down the idea of a man that's been corrupted by comfort and convenience. This isn't a hero's journey, it's the villain origin story of dudes who've had enough with life handed down IKEA furniture for their souls. The point isn't to go full chaos mode here, it's to question the systems that box you in. Be the protagonist of your own story, not a plot twist no one asked for. And for God's sake, don't let people treat you like you were some kind of a loser either. So, ask yourself, what is missing? What is broken? And before you rage against the machine, maybe, just maybe, consider upgrading the software running inside your head. The male crisis is real, but the answer isn't the extremes. It's balance, and maybe a little less internet guru nonsense here. So, here we are, talking about how your family just doesn't get it, right? You're sitting there all smug like, back in my day, life was so much harder, and we survived it just fine. Meanwhile, you're over here battling demons in your brain that they can't even begin to pronounce. And then comes the kicker. Why are you so weak? Life is so much easier now. Like, sure, Grandma, because Wi-Fi and avocado toast totally cancel out mental health struggles. Classic boomer logic. And you know what? That's when the war starts. Not against them, no, against yourself. The silent, raging war in your own head. You're thinking, if I just disappear, at least all this noise would stop. Yeah, dark stuff, I know, but stick with me here because I've got a plot twist. You've got this battle HQ, your mind, and right now, it's chaos central. But what if you decided to actually use it for something purposeful? Like, find a fight worth fighting? Because, let's face it, you're going to fight something. Might as well pick the boss battle you actually care about. Maybe it's hitting the gym so you can finally see those abs you keep googling. Or the tackling that learn Korea in 30 days app you downloaded 2 years ago. Maybe it's get out of debt, quitting that one habit you know it's ruining you, or finally finishing that degree. Whatever it is, pick a battle that doesn't involve you versus yourself. Pro tip: self-sabotage is the lamest enemy ever. And oh, while we're at it, can you please stop acting like the only reason to succeed is to rake in cash and you prize women who only care about how big your wallet is? What is the end game there? Throwing money at a girl who will tolerate you long enough to pick out her dream wedding venue? Yeah, no thanks. How about you make money for yourself to actually enjoy your life and build something that makes you proud? Imagine that. Here's the harsh truth. The world's not exactly a warm hug for men right now. People love to tell you what not to be. Don't be too loud. Don't show aggression. Don't cry. Don't, well, exist apparently. But does anyone bother to teach you what you should be? Nope. They rather just slap a toxic label on you and call it a day. How helpful it is, right? Look, it's like Fight Club. Yeah, I'm quoting Fight Club because I'm that girl. The violence, the chaos, all of it. It's energy and it's not inherently bad. The problem is no one is showing you how to direct it. Actually, society doesn't even will allow you to use it. You end up either punishing yourself or exploding at the wrong people. It's not about suppressing the fire, it's about learning to control it. And instead of society saying, hey, here's how you can do that, they're just like, be quiet or we will arrest you. And vulnerability, don't even think about it. Either you're the sensitive guy who's mocked for being too soft, or you're a self-proclaimed failure whose entire life is a struggle to prove he's not useless. No one is coming to make this easy for you, my dear foxes and viewers. You are 100% responsible for your success or failure. Or, it was what I would like to say, but in reality, much less than 100% of your own lives really depends on your actions. Much of it comes from the people around us. environment, and you can also call it God, and luck or whatever is part of it. So I'd say reality like what? 20-30% of your life really depends on you. But that's why you must do the best that you can with the little small words that you're able to manage. And honestly, you might as well aim for success because the eternal loser vibe isn't exactly winning any fans too. So, where does that lead you? Stuck in this impossible standard of masculinity, feeling like carrying the world entirely on your back, dealing with feelings you've been told to suppress, and with zero safe space to actually let it out. Sounds familiar? Yeah, thought so. And seriously, don't annihilate your brain. It's messy out there, but you've got this. Find your battle, fight it, and live your life. You're not just surviving, you're leveling up. And that's what makes all this chaos worth it. Alright, I will catch you in the next video. Until then, keep being weird, keep being you, and maybe, just maybe, clean up your mental AG a bit. See you guys in the comment section, as always. Bye!